How y'all doing? I shoot. Okay. I'm gonna do a haul video. It's just a little one, but at least it's one, right? I don't do haul videos very often. Um, Hi Kathy. Thank you for joining me. I just got a little bit of stuff. Not anything big. Hi Carol. Yeah, I'm feeling much better today. So me and Brenna, we had some appointments to do. So hi Texas Val. So I thought that um I thought I better send a freaking link to my sister, because if not, she'll get mad at me if I don't. She'll be like, "You went live without me?" That's what she did last time. I'm sorry. I should have done all that before. Um, yeah, I found some crystal stuff, or not crystal stuff, but Christmas stuff. That's basically, like, I really look at the Christmas stuff now. I used to get so much of it for free out of the dumpster and stuff. It was just ridiculous how much I got. And I was getting some good items, but I just okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna send a link to my sister, and I'll probably send a link to everybody else too, so they can come in if they want. I don't mind if anybody comes in. Do you want the link, Carol? Are you doing anything? Um, I may just do it by myself. Hi, bum crack. Sorry, I don't have I just have the thing up in here. I don't know if I'm getting all the messages though. I don't know if it's on, like, okay, I'll send it to you. Okay, you guys, give me just a second so I can get all my links out and all that good stuff. Um, hey there, Tessa. All right. Yeah, good timing. I'm still trying to get I'm still trying to get my links out. Uh, um come on. Come on, give it to me. Give me the stuff. There's ant on my desk. Come on. There we go. All right, guys. So I'm just gonna start. Oh yeah, I got the goods, girl. I got the goods. I don't think I'm getting all my messages because I didn't even see Bum Crack Picker come in here. There you are. Now it's showing. I don't know if it shows everything. Hi, Jennifer. And I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I can see it on YouTube yet. I think it has to. Hi, Sherry. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Because it looks like, I mean, it looked like I'm getting it on my messages, but like the one from Boom Crack, everybody else seen him and I didn't see him. Oh, there you are. Now I see it. So I don't know why I didn't see it before. That's weird. Anyways, I'll get started. I'll show you some of the little stuff first, and then move on to the kind of bigger stuff. I looked at this bag. They had like a bunch of bags of like toys and stuff, and this didn't really look good to me. And I didn't even know what these orange things are, but they're cups. Yes, Carol. I sent it to your email, honey. So there was this bus, and it's a little people Fisher Price bus, and it was in this bag, and the whole bag said $1. So I was like, I'll spend $1. I just want the bus. I've sold one of these before, and it just needs to be cleaned up a little bit on the inside. But otherwise, it's in good condition, and it has like an opening door and stuff. But it says, Fisher Price Little People on there. My camera. And I should, like, if I put it on as like a. Okay. Okay, Bum Crack. I see how it is now. Come in on stealth and stuff, huh? So I could usually, what I got before was like 15 for one of these. And I don't know if they're going for the same amount. I didn't look it up. I just thought, I'll just put it up and see what it does, But yeah, people look for like little vehicles and stuff. So here, I'll add you, Carol.
Hello.
There you are.
Yeah,
Hello.
I have no makeup on. My hair's a mess.
You look pretty.
Yeah, I look like crap. Don't lie. It's all right. I know.
So I got that. Anyways, those little things I just put in the listing. I just, or the title, I'll usually put replacement part or something for little people vehicle, little people bus, and they sell. I don't usually. And the other things were like cups, like those fold out cups, and I think I'll be able to sell those too for maybe $5-10 or something. I have not looked this up yet, but it says it's lighted with two hand painted figures, and it's a model power HO scale of a hunter's log cabin. I don't know if I'm able to see it.
Oh yeah, now we can see it. Yep. Now, where
And
did you pick up all this stuff? Where did this stuff come from?
this came from a thrift store.
Oh, okay.
And they had like a bunch of different prices on it and stuff, but I paid $2 for it. Anyways, I think I can get more than that. Especially Hunter's log cabin, and everything's hand painted. So, and it says it has lights, but I haven't messed with it at all. So, yeah, it says it has lights. But those HO
I like things.
scales usually,
Anything that lights up like that will sell.
yeah, like people will use them, and they're like they have those where a bunch of buildings are together or whatever, like a
Village.
village, yeah, and they'll use that. And Does it say where it was made? No, I don't see. I don't see anything that says where it was made. China. Well, it says made in China for model
What is it
power.
made in China these days?
It
All that
was
stuff.
made in Yeah, it was made in China for model power, which is USA. So I don't know. It looks like made in China. But I mean it looks pretty cool, as far as you can't really see without plastic over it, but it does look pretty cool.
If you
It's
angle
got
it down,
plastic.
you could see it a little.
It's got plastic
Yeah,
on the
look at
roof too, and so that's why it doesn't. But it's very detailed. Even the guys' faces are like really detailed, and like their outfits and stuff. But it has like a piece of plastic on the top, so I think that's why you can't really see it that good. But it has like a wheelbarrow on the side. It has an axe next to the door. It's pretty cool. So I got that for $2, which I know is probably a little pricey, but
Oh,
like, yeah, I'll try it. I've never sold. I don't think I've ever sold one of those besides like a train or whatever.
yeah.
All right,
All
Hank. See you later.
those
Huh,
Lemax stuff, Lemax, they sell them at Michael's. Those things get good money, and I don't know
really?
why. Yeah, so when the end of the season, if you get them on clearance, like 90% off, keep them for next year.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. One of these days, you guys will forewarn me, and I can like put makeup on and like do my hair and take a shower instead of this is what I look like all day. Oh, see my bruise? It's getting better. It's getting better.
Oh my gosh.
And
It
I
still
finished.
looks horrible.
Oh yeah, that's good. That's not even all the bruises, but I finished painting my garage except for two spots because I have to change some wood. And
Oh.
this time, you want to hear how I did it this time? Because I can't use the ladder because it actually bent when it fell.
Oh no.
So I got on top of the roof of the garage and laid over and painted
Oh my
the trim on
Oh
the
my God. What
alone.
would have happened if you got stuck up there?
I'm not gonna get stuck. If anything, I'll roll off. I don't think I'll get stuck.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I picked this up. I don't know. It's
Oh yeah,
Lego.
that's the little people, right? Is it the
No,
little?
this is Lego. It actually
Oh,
says Lego in it
oh,
and on the inside, and like the painting is still good and everything is a little doggy. And so you could actually put like just a piece of Lego up and it'll sell as like a replacement piece.
yeah, figurines and stuff.
So
Especially,
I got this,
yeah.
yeah, I got this for a quarter.
It looks like those little play school little people. Or is it
It
play school
does.
Fisher Price? Fisher Price little people
Yeah.
because that little dog had the little black and the little ears.
Yes. But I
In order
remember
for me to,
that one from when I was a kid, so I know it's
I
old.
know that's why I said it. We had the one with the little Ferris wheel. Yeah.
Yeah.
In order for me to see the chat, I can't see Sally.
Yes,
So let me
I
just look
could.
at the chat. Oh, there's that Nikki girl.
Hi, Nikki.
Nikki.
Um, I didn't know if I wanted to pick these up or not.
What is
I
it?
I got
Oh no.
two of these. They are mice or hamsters or whatever you want to call
Yeah.
them. And they're from they're Zuzu pets.
Zuzu pets. I was gonna say they look like the
Yep.
Zuzu pets.
And I think I either sold these before or I know that I had one at one point, but I think I let my dog have it because it drove him nuts. It would run around the house and my dog would chase it and I would, make it make sounds because they make
I
sounds.
didn't know if they were still out anymore. I know before they were in, but I didn't know if they're still in or.
Yeah.
I kind of stopped doing toys that much. I'm just trying to get rid of my old stuff.
It's ZHU Pets.
Mhm.
And I don't know if these have a date on them. I don't think so. But they make little noises and they have wheels on them. So, like, they run around the house and stuff, but I'm not letting these out of the bag.
Hamster trails and all that kind of stuff for it. I remember, but
I have to keep the real ones from the, separate from the fake ones, or they'll scare me. No,
Oh yeah,
I'm
I
just
don't
kidding.
like mice or.
I don't either. But
One
they're
time,
like
one time
they
a
have
little
like
mouse got in my house, and I have an old house and I have radiators, which is steam heat. So they go over on the radiator. Well, not this dog, my other dog, Buddy. He was howling one night. He goes, "Ooh!" I'm like, "What the hell is
oh
he
my
doing?"
god.
I never heard that sound before. I ran down the stairs. There was a mouse running like around the radiator, and he was like going after it. He
Oh
was
my
crying.
god.
Needless
Oh
to
my
say, I was not
god.
happy because I was like,
Yeah,
"Oh
he's
my
like,
god!"
Mom, this thing is not supposed to be in the house. My dogs will just sit there and look at it and be all
But my
scared
dog
and
afraid. I mean,
shaking.
my dog was like 100 pounds. You think that be like, okay, I'll tear that thing up? No, mine was crying near the radiator. I'm like, oh.
Oh my gosh. So, anyways, this one has an acorn, and this one has like a heart, and they're embroidered on their back. You can't really see this
I
one.
can see you can see the LeBron one, the acorn with your thumbs in it. I mean, your fingers in it.
Yeah,
Whatever. Yeah, you can't see
and
it on
but
the white one, but yeah.
that one's embroidered too. And then,
I don't know if they're
like
still out.
you just push different spots on them, and they'll do different things. But I just think that I could sell these, so I got them, and they were cheap for $1.89. Not bad. I think they were pretty good little dough. I saw this. I always pick up puppets. They always sell for me. It doesn't matter even how ugly they are. They always sell. And this one was from Oriental Trading Company, it looks like. Get in there. So he's pretty ugly. But he'll still sell.
Right.
My
I see when
last one.
that little girl that was on one of those shows. She was a puppeteer.
Yeah.
America's Got Talent or one of those shows. I don't know. I really didn't watch it, but I just
I
know that.
mean, they, people get them for their kids so they can like talk to them, talk to their kids about different subjects and stuff. It's so weird, but they do.
I think I should buy that from you and then do a puppet show and say, Sally, I need you to list all your stuff. I see the boxes behind you.
Yes, I know. I
Will it
know.
work on you, Sally?
I
That's what
know.
I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to do. List and. I'm making sure all my Halloween stuff is in.
Right. Me too.
Well, because I had stuff that was listed and it's not listed anymore, so I don't even know what happened with it.
Oh.
But I only have a little bit of left. So.
And I know that I have a Christmas box behind me. I just have to I need to go through it and see what's worth listing because it's full of stuff. Like anything Christmas, I just threw in that box for this time.
Yeah.
So I need to go through that box and make sure that, and see if everything is good to list or if it's trash or whatever.
Yeah.
So I got that. That was 50 cents. I got this mug and it's really pretty and I kind of want to keep it, but I haven't looked it up yet. It says hand painted exclusively for Pier 1, Italy, O Tannenbaum. So it might be something that's maybe a part of a set. I got it for 50 cents. There's no chips or cracks in it.
People usually like Pier 1. That usually does pretty good.
Yeah. And so we'll see. We'll see what happens with it. And if it's actually worth anything, I'll make sure that I list it. But if not, because people
Not
would
that you
be
get a
looking for
new
these.
cup.
If not, I'll just use it. I like coffee cups, so it's pretty. Next, I got for $1.99. I got a crystal nativity.
Mm-hmm.
So
Those always sell at the
I
holidays.
always. This is a older company. It's House of Lloyd.
Yep.
So and you could tell just by the box it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty old. I don't see a date or anything on it.
Remember that nativity you had last year? Did you ever sell that? The ugly nativity?
I don't think I did. I don't
Oh
think I
my
did.
God, that was the
Yeah,
funniest thing, Sally. I'm sorry,
it was
but that was hilarious
ugly.
that day. Oh my
I
God.
know. I know it.
I just
Oh,
thought about that. The ugly
Nikki's
nativity.
backstage waiting for me. Sorry, Nikki.
Oh,
She's like, I'm backstage. Hello.
she's a second class citizen since she threw us to the curb. She kicked us. Hi, Nikki.
So I got that. It's really pretty, and it doesn't look like it sits on this mirror thing. It needs to be cleaned, but
Yeah, those sell. I mean, not for high money, but they sell.
oh
Nativity
yeah.
stuff always. People start getting religious around the holiday. You know how that goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep checking them too because they, especially that store, they have a lot of stuff that is it's just random, so random, such random stuff.
Hey, Glenn.
But yeah, all of the figurines are like leaded crystal.
Yep.
And they're really nice. So I think weird baby Jesus though. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
There's the baby Jesus.
Watch what you say about baby Jesus.
I know, but it's just they make them weird.
Your phone's
They're
ringing,
always
Sally.
weird. Huh?
Sally, your phone is ringing.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let's see. How does Brandon?
Dad, we gotta tell you, Sally.
Okay. Talk for a second.
Me and Nikki will talk. Hey, Nikki,
Hi,
how
Carol.
you been?
Good.
I
How
haven't
have you
seen you in
been?
so long. Good. Are you finished mowing the lawns now?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Waiting for it to snow now,
No.
so I can plow.
I would, if I had a plow, I would probably hit a few things. Pull
I
up
did.
some curbs.
I nailed this bumper. I felt so bad last year. I was plowing this school, and when you plow the schools, you have to be really fast because we got to get them done by like 7 in the morning. And
Right, so they don't call off school or whatever. Yep.
yeah, and this is a huge parking lot, and you're backing up really fast. There was blowing snow, it was snowing real bad, blizzard conditions, couldn't see a damn thing. And all of a sudden I ended up bang, and it shook the whole truck, damn near gave me whiplash. I mean, my neck hurt all day. It hit so hard. Well, here there was a cement pillar, one of the light posts with a cement pillar. I couldn't see it. It was surrounded by well, the light post isn't there anymore, just the pillar was still there.
Oh my goodness, you put something up like those.
And there was snow around it or whatever, couldn't see it. And I nailed my nephew's bumper. It was the first time we plowed with that truck. He had just bought that truck last summer.
I remember that.
I felt so bad that the bumper was so bad. And I felt so bad. And he's like, don't worry about it. It was an accident, And I was like, oh my God, would you just yell at me? He's just like my brother. He doesn't yell about nothing.
Yeah, but that happens to all of them. You ever go to a parking lot, like a mall parking lot after they plowed?
Yeah.
The same pit is, because they had to do all those fancy edgings, and all of a sudden, they go with the plow and they scrape it all up because they don't know it's there.
I felt so bad. And I said, yeah, but I don't hit shit. And he goes, yeah, I know. That's why I hired you. I wanted you to plow. But anyways,
Valerie, how
I
come
felt
you're
really
not in
bad.
here? Sally sent you the link.
I know. I even sent it to her personal messenger. Yeah, Valerie's got a tornado warning right now.
Oh, right
What I see?
now? She said that about tornado. I thought she was just talking about in general. Oh, that's why.
Wait,
Oh, yeah.
wait. I think it's a watch. I think it's a watch, and watches are better than a warning.
Warning.
If
Okay.
it's a warning, that means that's going to happen right now in this area.
Does she have her Cheez-Its?
Yes, that's what Julie told her right off. You better grab your Cheez-Its. And then I said it like right before she wrote that to me. I said, you better get your Cheez-Its ready. This is pretty. I got this for $3.99. I can never get the camera right in this.
Are you highlighting yourself? I can't tell on my phone. Are you highlighting yourself?
I don't know.
Because on mine it shows 3 in a row. I don't know. Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Just so everybody can see it, because they don't want to look at my mug.
So it's a musical and lighted holiday tree, but that top part is 24% leaded crystal. That's got a star on the top. And then it sits on the stand and lights up. And you can have it with the music or without. That's
I love
without.
things that light up. I don't know what it is, but.
What do you mean you don't know what it is?
No, I said I like things that light up. I don't know why. Like, why do I like anything that lights up? I'm like, ooh, I don't know why.
Me too.
It attracts me.
I do.
Lights up in music. I love it. Well, I mean, that's Christmas lights, it's.
Yeah, I don't know. Any season though, anything that lights up, it's like, oh, if it lights up, it's like, wow.
I know. Me too.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah. And
me
then
and Lugnut are just hanging out at my daughter's house.
Oh, how's Luggy? Well, you didn't move to the city already, Nikki. You did anyway.
I know.
Oh, what's that? A knife?
What is it?
Guess what I got?
Put that down before you cut yourself. Is it a Cutco?
It's Cutco. I got it for $1.
Nice.
Wow.
Nice.
And it's Cutco 22.
Nice.
And it just needs some shining up. Looks like it sells. I looked this up in the store because I'm like, I know Cutco, but I don't know Cutco. I've never sold Cutco before. I don't think I've ever sold anything Cutco.
Yeah, I haven't either.
And so I just made sure that it didn't have like any dents or nicks out of it or whatever. And it's good. It's good.
I've sold all of our Cutco. My husband would be like, "Where's that Cutco?" And I sold it. What? My husband when he was in college used to sell Cutco. He loves Cutco. And I sold all of our Cutco knives back when they really sold for a lot of money. And they still do decent, but I mean, they used to sell for an exorbitant amount. Anyways, I sold them all back when they really sold really good, and I kept all the cheap knives. Like, all these damn cheap knives, sold all the damn Cutco. I was like, well.
So how much is that one, Sally?
This one, when I looked it up, it looked like it was going for about $24.95 with plus shipping.
Wow.
Nice.
So like $7.95 for shipping.
Yeah, don't ever pass up Cutco if you can get Cutco for $1.
Yeah, I think she doesn't, because this lady, her thrift store is all looked up. Like you can tell, like she looks everything up, but then maybe somebody that's working with her doesn't know how to look things up. So yeah, this said $1 on it. And I was like, woo woo. I think I found a winner. I was happy about that though. That was my good find there. And I don't usually, I won't even look through. It's horrible, but I won't even look through the silverware or anything. Even though, because I don't really know what to look for, you know? I kind of, Nikki, can you turn your sound down just a little bit? If you're even there.
Whoops. What?
I said, can you turn your sound down a little bit? I can hear myself.
Sorry.
That's all right.
I'm on my phone.
I know. It's okay.
Is it
that
her or
better?
it could be me because I'm on my phone too.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, it's better. Thank you. So I don't really know what to look for in silverware. I've never found really any good stuff that looks like it's real silver, or that it looks like, you know, like it might be worth some money, you know.
Yep.
Valerie says Japan flatware. Oh, thank you, honey.
I just go by what I like, and I just assume that everybody else is going to like it too, which is not
right.
The trick with silverware or flatware is very ornate patterns are usually pretty good. If you can find a big set, that's even better.
Yeah.
Japan, made in Japan.
Korea, Valerie says.
Yeah, Korea's good. I mean, it's just that some of it's hit and miss. You don't know. I mean, most of the time when I pick up flatware, I have no clue. I just pick it up if it's pretty or if it looks good or whatever. If it's got tarnish on it, it's probably silver plate, which will go a little better than other stuff. But this time of the year, it's a good time of year to get your silverware listed because or flatware because
even
and
if it's
knives,
like
big
stainless, does it
knives.
say stainless Japan? Will that do anything?
Yeah, some stay stainless Japan. That's fine. People are looking for patterns to complete theirs. Yeah, you probably ain't going to get a whole bunch of money for it, but it'll still sell.
Yeah, because I think they were like a quarter a piece or something. So not bad. And it seems like she just, you know, like she just has sections. She used to be like this used to be like my honey hole because it was so just crap everywhere. There was no there was no sections, you know. It was like, you know, try to throw this in this area, try to throw the shoes over here and the clothes over here, and put everything else in the middle, you know, kind of store. But now we went in there today and we hadn't been there. This is at the other end of town. And so we haven't been there in a while. And she's got everything sectioned out and everything's pretty much organized and stuff like that. So, but she doesn't look like, she looks up what she thinks will sell for big money, and then the rest I think she doesn't look up. I think that's why the Cutco was in there. That's the only reason why I think that Cutco was in there, because I think if she would have looked that up, she would have seen that she could sell it her. She sells it. She sells stuff herself on eBay. I know she does. So I don't know. Oh, that's a big pill bottle.
I know Nikki's a dealer now.
Look at
she's showing her goods now. Come on, Nikki.
But that's all I got. I don't think I got anything else. Yep. It was a little haul. $16.
Well, you're making money back on that knife, so.
Oh yeah.
And profit. Get that listed
yeah.
right away. Them
Yeah,
usually
get it
sell pretty
listed.
fast.
That's the thing you should do. But what you just bought, list that right away, and then go back to your death piles. Don't put that in your
Yep.
death piles. Like, list everything you buy now, right now, and then slowly go back into your death piles.
It's so hard
Yep.
though.
Hey,
Like,
naked man.
yeah, he says hi.
Why is it hard?
He's going like this.
How many items did you get?
How many items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I forgot to show you these.
You got like 10 items? You can get those listed today.
9, 10, 11, 12. I forgot to
But
show you these.
even if it takes you 2 or 3 days, do so many. I know you. I don't know what your schedule is this week, but do so many a day, and then don't start on the other stuff until you finish what you just brought in. Oh, what are the thermoses? Oh no.
Cute.
I don't think so. I think they're 10, like 10.
10. Okay.
I think they must be like for cookies or something.
Those are cute.
And they're nutcracker, and I think this is
to store nuts in.
oh, baby nuts. That
That's
sounds
why they're
reasonable.
nutcrackers, so
Well, sometimes
Yeah,
you just sell it like that
Well, it
too.
makes sense.
They're nutcracker guys, and that one I think is Ireland or something. And then this one I think is Russian.
Let me see.
Yep, it looks like that
Yep,
on the
that's
head.
Russian.
So
Let me see the other
Those are
one.
cute.
That's not Ireland. It's English. It's just actually Jewish. That's why it's got the candle bra. It's a Jewish.
I don't know about that.
I do. Not
I'll have to look it up. Anyways, yeah.
Look
I
at
think they're
Mr.
cute
eBay
little
back
guys.
there.
I know. Like he knows everything already, you know what I mean?
How's his eBay doing?
It's doing all right. He hasn't sold anything in I don't know about a week or something.
Have you been listing every day or?
They're gonna start listing again.
He needs to start listing again. He listed a few days ago. He listed some items, and he's doing better with his clothing. Like he hangs it up on the back of a door, but I told him, I said, you gotta either close the other, because there's 2 doors right next to each other, and if he doesn't close the one door, he can see right into the eBay room when he takes a picture.
Oh,
Like you don't want to be showing everybody your whole room of shit while you take that
no.
a picture of a pair of pants or something. So but he's closing the door or making sure that it's cut right,
Well,
cropped
where do
and
you take your pictures for your clothing?
right here, but he doesn't like it. He doesn't
Oh.
like my setup. I need to get a different setup.
They got enough light.
My setup sucks right now, so
They got too much shit in there.
but yeah. I mean, yeah, 12 items. That's not that bad.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying.
you
It
can
won't
get
take you
10.
long to list.
Hmm?
It won't take you long to list that.
No,
No.
I could do it. And I'm gonna get
Are
that
you
cut
working
up.
tonight?
Yes.
Yep. Oh, okay.
We know you can. That's why we're telling you to do it.
I know. He's so
Me and Carol
smart.
ganging up on you.
Okay.
She's like, okay, who cares?
Message
care.
me and make sure I did it.
Even if you do 3 a day for 4 days or 4 a day for 3 days, then you have them all listed,
Yes.
and then
This
go
is
back to
true.
your death pile. Because that's
And-
the only way you'll keep up with it.
And eBay's used to be not listing anything, so at least I'll have
Yeah.
some activity. I sold my last case of thread this morning. Or actually, I was at the thrift store
Last
and
case
I
of what?
sold last case of thread,
Oh, thread. I thought you said bread. I'm like, you're selling bread now?
embroidery thread,
Okay.
and it's not huge or anything, but I got $22 for it, and which is all profit because I've already made my money back so many times on that. I mean, I just sold a case like, when was it? 2 days ago to
You're being
Japan.
naughty. Quit.
I sold a case to Japan, and
Of thread?
yeah.
Hmm.
And actually, I have.
Today.
You did?
My sales have been slow today.
Oh,
I only sold 2 things. I mean, the good thing is one of them
hey,
was an older thing, but they're just
hey,
cheap. I'm just trying to
two
get rid
days
of it.
ain't 2 things ain't nothing to bitch about though. At least
No,
you
last
got
month
some
I sold
sales.
145 or something like that items on
Nice.
eBay. I mean, not including Posh, but Posh has been very slow.
Has Posh been slow for you?
Well, I haven't really been doing anything on it, so
Yeah, me
although
too.
I did sell one thing today. It was a Halloween costume,
Yeah,
so I
you.
guess I can't complain.
Okay.
Well, that's good. Yes, people, get all your Halloween stuff up, and
Yeah.
then move on to Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, one of the
Well,
things I had today was a frame that I've had for a while, and it was orange, so it must be because of Halloween. I mean, I didn't put Halloween as a keyword, but
I don't think I have anything Halloween to list. I might need to go out to my garage and look, but
yeah, I had stuff.
I might have a few things out there, but not much.
Well,
And
last
we
year
have
I'm trying not to source too much. Well, other than like I bought stuff from MSP auction and a few jewelry
Holy shit.
things, but I'm not.
Val-
What's the matter?
Valerie says before the show I had 4 cells and after I had 9 cells.
oh,
Woo!
and this time of
Oh
year,
my.
there's 2 major holidays coming up: Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That's it.
So if
We're
you have
blocking
any like
Valerie out of the chat.
bakeware, casserole
Valerie's out of the chat.
dishes, if you have any bakeware, casserole dishes, or anything like that,
I
dishes,
do.
get them listed because there's 2
I
major
have
holidays
Gravy
coming up.
boats, platters.
Yep. Yep.
I
Yeah,
have
we're not talking to
Pyrex.
Valerie anymore. She's kicked out of the chat. She's
She
selling
makes
too
too
many
many
things.
cells.
Too many sales. She's out. I'm
She
your
needs to go to
sister,
the green
Sally.
room now. She could
I'm
go to the green room.
Oh my God. Hey, this is why I don't live in town. There was some
Why?
kid coming by. There was some kid riding by when I was talking to you guys about the 2 major holidays coming up. And he's like, don't forget to tell them Halloween. He's a little kid, like 10 years old.
He's excited, Nikki.
I know, Nikki. Oh, God forbid a kid walked by and said something. Oh my God.
Kinda
Yes,
weird.
Valerie, we kicked you out. I'm the new
James-
sister.
You're my new sister, Carol.
Yes.
Right. She says, y'all just try to kick me out. J. Marie says, anyone know how to fix a clock radio when the radio doesn't work? Ugh.
No.
Radio doesn't work at all.
I like electronics,
I
J.
don't know.
Marie, but I don't know how to fix radios that don't work.
It may not
Best
even
thing
be
I
worth
could
it.
suggest is maybe get on YouTube and look up like how to fix clock radio or something like that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably
it
one
was
of
a
the
Sony
connections
Dream.
inside, but then you have to know how to solder and that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Yes,
And what is
could
it worth?
be.
I mean, is it worth it?
yeah.
It was a Sony Dream machine. It's not going to be worth
Oh.
it to take it apart.
Sell it for
Yeah,
parts. Sell
yeah,
it
you
not,
could,
not working. Because someone that
Yes,
does that for a living, like if you were, and my father back in the day used to fix radios and televisions back when they had tubes and all that. So I mean, he was old.
right.
Oh.
So if someone was into that at that point or whatever, like if he had an old radio, I mean, he's passed, he died a couple of years
Yeah.
ago, but he could fix an old time radio because that's what he used to do, on the side. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, you never know, J. Marie. You might need to like solder some like antenna or something, to the inside. I don't know. Um, but the Sony Dream machines, they will sell if they're working, and it is kind of a bolo because like they always sell for me. I always have at least 2 or 3 Sony Dream machines in my store all the time because if I see one, I pick it up, and they usually sell. And some of them are nicer than others. Some have like the really nice light wood and stuff like on them, and
I
but
I
I would definitely try to sell it for parts because people are looking for stuff like that.
I never found a Sony Dream machine. Never found one. Never. Everybody's talking about them. One time I found
Yeah.
one and it worked perfectly. It was nice. It just had one little black mark on it, right, that I couldn't get off. Anyways,
Right.
otherwise it was nice. I had that thing listed for over a year and it wouldn't sell.
Really?
I lowered the price and everything, still couldn't sell it. I got it down to like $10 and I was like, forget it.
Yeah,
It wouldn't
really.
sell.
Oh,
Yeah,
now
a second.
Texas Val's a traitor. She's taking Valerie, and
Mhm.
I'm looking at the chat now. The 2 Valeries are both out. Yeah, Valerie, that's what I would do. A hammer. Hammer works well for electronics. Smash it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not good at fixing. I don't want to. I don't know. I can't be bothered. Plus, I don't know how to do it anyway.
If you have a husband that likes to tinker with that stuff, but like a few times my husband's fixed radios for me.
Well, it's different if
because
if you're doing it as a hobby and you'd like to
Yeah.
redo, restore and that kind of stuff. But if you're trying to do it as a reseller, you need to like get it listed
Right.
and out. You know what I mean? So
That's that's getting a little bit like too into it.
Yeah.
Like you can learn about them and like, learn what's
unless you're
supposed
only
to happen
selling,
when you
unless you're only selling electronics, then you can learn how to fix certain things.
Well,
and,
unless you enjoy
Yeah.
doing it. I mean, like, look at Chad, Golden Finger Picker. He loves taking apart them old electronics and stuff. He enjoys that because he used to do that,
Right.
Yeah.
and that's fun for him to take that stuff all apart and fix it. And, so
But if
then,
you're,
okay,
if
then
you're trying to make
you're really not out
living,
anything like your time
but then
because you enjoy it. But
if you're trying to make a living though, like I don't know who's asking the question. I forgot who it was, but
It's
if you're
Jay
just trying
Marie.
to flip, if you're just trying to flip it, you want to get
Yeah.
in and get out. I mean, it takes a little
and
longer
you're
to
not worried
sell
with it.
Yeah,
for
it
me.
really depends on how much you spend on it. Like if you only spend $1 on it or something, that's kind of like, you can try to sell it for parts. I really wouldn't put much time into it.
No.
If you spent like $4 on it, this is just me. Like if I was to spend like usually I wouldn't spend $4 on that because usually the most I can get out of them is 20 or 30, depending on what they look like. But yeah, like Valerie says, see if there's a video on it. She says, next newbie question. I got this message on tracking. Delivery attempted, no access to delivery location, San Jose, California, and the zip code. And she says, do they try to deliver again? Do they send it back to me? And she said, I tried calling the post office, ran off the hook, no answer, tried 800 number, said 30 to 40-minute wait.
They usually leave a note for the person. Like if I have something being delivered and they can't deliver it, they'll leave me a little sticky saying delivery attempt and you got to pick it up at the post office. So it depends on the person buying it if they go and pick it up. I mean,
And
was there
what I would do
down?
what I would do is I would go on eBay and send them a message saying that, you got this message on tracking saying that delivery was attempted, but they can't access the location, and have them go to their post office and ask them where the item's at, or maybe, it might be under the counter. It's happened to me before. And because they were trying to deliver to a business, and and it was closed or something that day. So, so tell them to go to the post office, their local post office, and ask for it, and see if they can pick it up or whatever. I mean, they might have to show ID or something showing their address, but it's worth doing it that way than trying to hassle with calling the post office and stuff like that.
Yeah, just contact the customer.
Yeah. And then they say one time a rural guy had undeliverable and he was able to pick it up, but this seems different. It is from a lot that already had a couple sales that paid for the whole lot, so I'm not too worried. Just figured might be an easy fix. We're not experts at all, but
If we're their experts, we're in trouble. At least as far as I'm concerned.
please don't. I mean, like I just tell you from my experience.
All right, what happened to us? We've all had things happen.
Hiya, Lugnut. Hi, good boy. He's a good boy, Luggy.
Come here, Lug. Come here.
Look, he's a good
Your lap
boy.
dog. Come here.
I like when Sally does that voice.
He's a good boy.
Now he doesn't want to do it.
Oh, that's a good boy. You're a good boy.
Come on, Lucky. Get up here. Come on.
You're a good boy.
Carol can see you and Sally. Come here. Get up here. Well, come here. Come on. There you go. There he is. Hi.
Hi,
He's a big boy. And Lugnut's a good boy. You're a good boy, Lugnut. He's a good boy.
Look at him. Oh.
He's so pretty.
You're my handsome boy, aren't you? Huh?
Yeah, he's a good boy.
Who wants a treat?
Here, Diesel. Diesel. Come here. Come here. Oh.
Good boy, dude. Diesel's a good boy. I like Diesel's coloring. It's really
Diesel's
pretty.
got really pretty coloring.
Yeah. It's kind of like wolf or whatever. It's kind of like a wolf color, like how the black or husky, I think. Huskies have that too, to where it's kind of like black on top and then underneath it's whiter. It's really pretty.
Diesel jumped up Lugnut jumped up next to the tater tots and he sniffed them, but he didn't touch them. Oh boy, you want tater tots?
Boy.
There you go.
Well, I think that's all I got. If anybody has anything else,
No.
I just wanted to hang out with you guys for a little while. That was my excuse.
Well, forewarn me. Give me like a half hour ahead of time so I can put some makeup on and look like the land of the living.
Yeah, next time I'll give you some notice. I'll give you some notice next time.
Look at this. This is not even right.
It looks pretty.
Oh,
this whole thing looks pretty
with
your face and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Really wonderful. Hey, I'm in my 50s. Come on now. Give me a break.
Did you message Carol on Instagram or did you email her?
She emailed
me. Her.
I wasn't even logged into.
Usually
I wasn't even logged into Messenger.
Usually I'm in my pajamas, but I was dressed because I took the dog for a walk earlier.
It don't matter what you wear, Carol. You're stunning anyway.
No, I'm not, Nikki. It's getting worse. This has been a bad year. I don't know. I'm going downhill quick. Like dark circles are going under my eyes. Oh, my goodness. Right, Toby? And I go to bed with my hair wet, so then it just whatever kind of sticking up. And
well, what the heck, Sarah? Why are you missing all the shows?
What happened?
Sarah, Sassy Seller. She says, what I missed. I had an appointment this morning and missed the show too. Well, you can
if
watch
you watch Jeffree Star, he'll tell you how to get rid of the black circles under your eyes.
Yeah, the thing is though, when you're older, if you put like, all right, these, or first of all, they put all injections and all that kind of stuff, which I don't do. Okay.
Yeah.
But they also put a ton of makeup. Oh, I can put a ton of makeup, but you ever see your skin with a ton of makeup on? It looks like, well, for me,
Yeah.
it goes in on my fine lines and wrinkles, and it looks like,
Yeah.
I look like
Yeah.
Skeletor. It
Well,
looks horrible. So I
that's
don't
with
know.
me too. Like it's like they get in the creases of my
Well,
face or something.
around my eyes it does, and it's like it looks worse. I'm like, I don't know what's better.
It doesn't matter what I do to my eyes because my glasses like
You have glasses. Well, I wear glasses for
magnify.
distance and for reading, but I don't
No,
need regular life.
it like I can't do anything with my. I mean, I can like put light circles or light thing powders or whatever under my eye and maybe make it lighter, but really, I have dark circles all the time.
I'm not
Black
into makeup. I don't wear makeup. I used to, but I don't anymore. But I love watching people put makeup on. I always have.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, I see those people on YouTube or whatever. I'm like, oh my god, we never learned how to put makeup on correctly.
No, these people, I
don't even
can't
know half
believe
the
how much.
products.
I can't believe how much product they put on their face.
I know. I mean, I used to buy drugstore crap, CoverGirl.
I mean, in my day, it was like you were supposed to put makeup on so it looked like you weren't wearing makeup.
Right. It's different
You know?
now, and they do all this stuff with like highlighting certain parts of their face
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
This is me with my
what is
glasses on.
What is that
I only need-
called?
I only need it
Those
for
are cute.
distance. See, right now it's too blurry.
Those are
What is
cute.
it called? It's like trans something. I can't remember. Anyways, no, like how they highlight certain parts of their face or something. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like whenever somebody's putting
Illuminator, like I don't know what you're
like
talking about.
I don't know, they're highlighting certain parts of their face or something.
Yeah. So the lighting flex.
I was contouring. That's
There
it.
you go.
Contouring is darkening. Highlight is something else. So you want to highlight like here and then I have a round fat cheeks and now they're sagging, so that's not good. Although I did see this thing on YouTube. I want to try it. This lady has a thing on YouTube that she does facial exercises to help make your skin like, because I'm getting old now, so it's starting to sag, and I got the jowls. Although I have a bruise on my face, so I can't really do that. It hurts.
Oh my god!
I know. I'm a freaking mess. I'm telling you.
I was told to stay away from turkey neck. You need to massage a tennis ball down there on your neck, on your chin, and you rub it. You work it around on your chin and stuff, so you don't end up with turkey neck. I'm scared to lose weight because then you're going to see all my wrinkles.
Mm-hmm.
I look like I'm 80.
Oh, Tracy wants me to give a makeup tutorial. I don't think so. I do not think that's going to happen.
Yeah, Tracy's pretty, so she doesn't have to worry about it.
My daughter gave me some mineral makeup one time, and she said, "Here, this is nice and easy for you to use." I was like, "All right." So I put some of it on one day. I thought I had 10 pounds of shit on my face. And that was all it was just mineral makeup, just to cover up. I didn't even put anything else on. I was like, oh man, it feels horrible.
Yeah. Yeah, it just feels like you have like 10 pounds added to your face or something right there. Yeah, I tried it on one side and I could feel the difference. That's horrible. If you can feel the difference, like of the weight of your face on half of your face, that is awful. Tracy says it's just my blurry camera hides all the flaws.
Yeah, right.
You're so pretty. You just don't even have to worry about it. You're like Carol.
No, Tracy's pretty. I'm pretty scary.
Yeah, you're pretty too.
No.
Carol, I think you're stunning.
And she's
I've never switched. I never switched the other side, but I think you're stunning. If I was ever to switch the other side, I'd be right on.
You're a heavy drinker, though, Nick. I was saying, Nikki. You're a heavy drinker, so we don't take you.
Let's go play on the same team.
It'd be so much easier if you did like girls. If I did like girls, it would be really.
Tracy says I hit that.
Yeah.
She's a
I
drinker
think
too. I
we're
see
women.
Tracy
We
drink.
can say who's pretty or whatever. I mean, we don't have to be hitting for the same team to say, hey, she's pretty, you know. But no, if I
Right.
was hitting for the same team, sure, I would be all over Carol, asking her for a date.
Great. Can
Oh,
you talk
yeah.
to some guys for me? No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding,
Have
guys.
you seen Nikki show your eyes?
I know she has the
Huh?
prettiest blue eyes.
Yeah, she does. She does.
I don't know if
I'm
you can
gonna
see them with my lighting,
I'm
but
gonna highlight you. I don't know if I can, but
that was like the other night on Tom's. I was out in the dark, and you could like way see them. I was like, wow, I couldn't believe how well you could see them.
It's on
Can you see them?
No, she didn't have it on. She had it on herself.
I look like a dork.
I don't know if I can. I don't
Put
want
your
to.
eyes up to the camera. Go like
Huh?
this. Put your eyes up to the camera. There
Yeah.
you go.
There.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. The first time I seen Nikki's, I mean, she was in her truck or something, and she had her phone really close to her face, and I'm like, oh, Nikki, you have the most beautiful eyes.
I get that a lot. I'll be like in a
Thank you.
conversation with somebody and they'll stop in mid sentence. They're like, you have the most beautiful eyes I've ever seen.
My dad had
Thank
beautiful blue eyes. My sister has good blue eyes, and two of my brothers have blue eyes. Me and my other brother have green. I like my green ones.
Green eyes are pretty too, though.
I like green. It's a little different than the blue.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I wanted brown, so I guess.
I don't know if there's anything that I like about myself, like my body. You know, like
I liked myself when I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
I mean,
When I was like
used to
15,
like my
I thought I was
smile.
pretty hot.
Yeah, it's been a little bit
Yeah,
since I could, think, oh, I like my hair, or I like my smile, or something like that. I don't know. I haven't said anything like that, here lately. It's just
Yeah, lately it's like, what don't I like? But yeah, in my 20s, I'm like, I had a body and a half. What the hell? What the hell was I thinking? I didn't realize it.
I try not to focus on that.
I don't really
That's
care.
That's a bad habit to
I'm
get
on my way down.
I know, and you need to stop that. You need to stop that. You need to get into the habit of saying, I like this about myself or whatever, instead of saying that,
Well, I know, but
Thank you,
other
it's true though. I'm honest. At least I'm honest about it.
I
have big
understand. You need
wrists.
to be honest.
I have little wrists. Look at. I have little wrists. I've always had little wrists. I have man hands, but I have little wrists. I have furry arms. I'm hairy, but that goes with the territory.
I have baby wrists too.
See, what related? The hell are we out? We're sisters.
I have little wrists, and most of the time I have little ankles too, which is really
Me too.
crazy.
I have little ankles. I don't have cankles, so I'm all set.
I don't either. I have big calves, and I call them my little cows. But I have small ankles.
My legs are thin. I'm like top heavy.
Yeah.
It's weird because my sister's the opposite. She's like a pear, and I'm like an apple. Whatever.
Thank you, J. Marie. She says your eyebrows are a cool shape. I don't know. She was talking about me.
I have thick eyebrows, but I pluck them and pluck them.
Oh,
the only thing small on my body is my boob.
What?
The only thing small on my body is my boobs.
Yeah, I wish mine was smaller.
I have pretty small boobs too. I have C's.
I'm not showing my boobs. Sorry. This is turned into a different show. This is supposed to be a thrift haul. Now it's turning into who has smaller boobs.
Whoops. You're only getting a little bit extra.
No, I'm top heavy, so no, it's not good.
Remember that episode of Will and Grace when Karen got pulled over by a cop and she's like, "We're sorry, officer. I thought we promised we won't do it again."
I remember that.
It was
Yeah.
funny when I had a mammogram like I don't know, like a month ago or something. I guess I was over 5 years overdue. Anyways, she goes, "Well, just put it up there, lay it on the thing." I'm like, "How in the hell am I gonna lay this?" I had to get so goddamn close because they're so small. I was like, and she's
Not
like,
me.
"Yeah, well," she says, "Here, I'll do it for you." I said, "Are you even gonna? Is there even enough there to flop on there?" She says, "You
Mine
wouldn't believe
flop on like a
I've had to
loaf of
get
bread
even
for
smaller up
goodness
there."
sake.
I have to drag it from the side sometimes.
Oh no, mine
know?
just flops on, no problem. Doesn't hurt. Everybody else said, "Oh, it hurts." I'm like, what?
I didn't think it hurt, but it was odd.
That's the only benefit of having big boobs. So when you have your mammogram, it's a lot easier. Oh, it got really dark.
I had like my face was like pressed into the machine and stuff in order to get close enough, but it didn't hurt or anything.
Yeah.
The things we have to go through, I'm telling you.
I know.
I didn't
And
get
then
any
I
news
had a
back from it, so
colonoscopy, right? And they found 2 polyps, which is, whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll call whenever, no big deal. They kept calling me with the results. I'm like, I'll get to it. And then finally I'm like, I'll just call. So I called the place up, and my grandfather died of colon cancer, so I have to be checked more often. All right.
Mhm.
So that being said, so they said, oh, okay, they got my information. They're looking up. She goes, all right, let me have someone call you back on this. So what would you think if the lady that you talked to on the phone says someone has to call you back?
Yeah, like they're
Okay.
gonna give you bad news or something.
Right. So for 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours, I was telling my mother, I'm looking up on the internet colon cancer. I'm like, I'm not going through this. I don't care. I was thinking about what I'm going to do with the dog. I'm like, I'm not going through any of that.
Oh my god.
They were benign. They were nothing. 2.5 hours. I'm like, this is the day after I fell off the freaking ladder. So I'm
my
like
God.
all bruised up, and then I'm thinking in my head that I have like colon cancer. I'm like, really?
oh my god.
Oh,
That
So
would
it
have
was
topped
nothing.
your year, huh? Jesus.
I wouldn't even care. I don't
But
even
it came
care.
out okay?
Yeah, they were benign. But the way they did it was so ominous, and then I had to wait 3
Yeah.
hours. Well, I can do a lot of damage in 3 hours looking on the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I looked up everything. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, whatever. But
Yeah.
I went like 5 years ago. And when I read, it takes like 7 to 10 years for those polyps, even if they're precancers, to really root in to cause colon cancer. So I was safe with the years in that sense.
And
And
that
they were precancerous anyway. So
if you eat enough fiber, you won't get those.
I didn't have them the last time. This is the first time I had them. My sister and my mother had them last time, and I know I got to eat fiber.
Hi, Ansley.
I got to do a lot of things.
Well,
it's
it's a good a good thing, a good habit to have, I guess. Eating Brussels sprouts and lettuce and all that good stuff for you, all the greenies. That keeps that stuff away.
Yeah, this year I haven't been eating right anyway, but
Yeah.
It's so fun cooking for yourself, and I'm like not a good cook, so that goes without saying. I mean, Brian was that's what he did. That was his thing. So I'm not going to cook if he can cook. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And then I was married before in my 20s. My first husband was like into he was a health nut, so he'd like boil chicken or eat tuna with he would eat just proteins and he was very into all that kind of stuff. So they didn't eat the stuff I ate. It's okay.
Ooh. Sarah says, okay, here's a question. I have an opportunity to work at a thrift store. It's $8 an hour and part-time. However, I'd get daily dibs after my shift, to 1 p.m.
Daily dibs
after
on
my
what? Oh,
like
who's that?
like
That's you.
at a thrift store.
Did you
Sarah,
get a
sassy
cha-ching?
seller.
Thanks.
Who got us cha-ching? Was that you, Sally?
Must
Oh,
have
I don't
been.
know.
It wasn't me. I
You
heard
can't
a
hear my cha-ching.
I didn't get one.
Yeah, it was me. I sold some crystal iridescent. They are ornaments, and there's like 5 of them. And I sold
Great.
them $12.
Yay. See, you didn't even
Yeah,
know.
that's awesome. Yeah, I can't hear with my headphones on.
So what was she saying? She gets dibs on what stuff? That after this?
Like all the stuff in the thrift store that is still there, I guess. The shift is 9 to 1. I could buy whatever is shelved at 1 p.m. after my shift. That's kind of a good thing, because then like throughout your whole shift you're going to be looking over this stuff, basically shopping, and saying, oh, okay, I want that, if I could do it. Actually, I've been
Did they give
actually
her a
thinking
discount?
about changing. I've been thinking about changing what I'm doing.
Right. You were saying that the other day
Possibly,
because of that thing. Yeah.
yeah, possibly going and finding another job. So, I'm actually thinking about that kind of myself. So, but 25% discount, heck yeah, I would go for that. Yeah. Tracy says I would hide all the good stuff on the bottom. I got you, Nikki.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I would do that, especially if you're like interested in working at
Well,
an
it's
outside
is
the
that your
home
minimum
job.
wage in your area is $8?
Yeah,
Is that her
mine's
minimum?
10 now.
I'm getting a call from myself.
You better answer it. You don't want to
Yeah.
leave yourself hanging.
What the hell? That came up on my phone as Nicole Bauer. I was like, what?
Did you hang up on yourself?
I did. Now my sound's screwed up. Let me see here.
Yeah, I think I think it's I don't even know I don't even know what our minimum wage is. I think it's like $11 or $12, I think. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. So if
Ansley
that's her
says I
minimum
did it
wage
at a
area, that's different. But
yeah, it probably
unless
is the minimum wage
yeah,
there. It's different all over. So
I know. I thought it was like consistent across the United States, but it's not.
here it's like I think it's 10, 15. No, it's $10. I believe it's $10.
It's either 11 or 12. I want to say 12, but I could be. I don't know. Like when I worked, only when I first started working did I have
Holy
get
shit.
minimum wage. Other than that, I never made minimum wage. And now I don't make any wages because I work for myself.
Ansley says I feel like I'm chugging beer in the thrift. This damn Red Bull is 20 ounces. Oh my god. That's a
I
big
never
one.
had a Red Bull. I don't. Can you imagine me on Red Bull? Oh my god! My
I
heart would
don't
pop.
I don't like the taste of Red Bull.
I don't like the feeling. I don't like although I'm drinking Canada Dry, but although Pepsi has a lot of caffeine, my body has built up a resistance to it, and I've drank soda my whole life. But those big things, no, I can't. I'd be in the hospital.
Oh, you would not.
I
So
would. I'm telling you.
Sarah,
See?
with everything you got going on, would you have time to work at a thrift store? I mean, 'cause it sounds like you only have the option of getting what's already shelved, so it's not like you get access to the stuff in the back. Is what I mean. Well, of course you'll be
Right.
looking at stuff in the back, so I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like she could just be shopping all day.
I mean,
Well,
like
plus-
if you got dibs on the
as you-
stuff in the back, that would be cool before it goes
Yeah,
on
but
the
as
shelf.
you work there, the
Yeah.
longer you work there, then you know people and friends, and they'll put stuff aside if you're looking for
Right.
something. I'm sure.
Right.
Is it a
You can-
is it a like a Goodwill, or is it like just a local mom and pop shop?
Yeah, you can get the connect.
If it's a local mom and pop shop, I have a lot more access to stuff. Where if it's a Goodwill, because if it's
Right.
something good, a lot of people in there shopping. But depends when they
Right.
put their stuff out too.
True.
Stop. Toby's trying to make me take him out. I don't know if you can
All
see him.
right. Well, I'm gonna quit this because I gotta get my Cutco listed at least.
Yeah, she wants to make her money.
Mhm.
All right, so how many are you going to list today, Sally? 3? At least? At least 3. You have to do at least 3.
I will try for 3. I will try for 3.
Okay, get them listed.
Okay.
I think she should list. I think she should at least list 5.
No, she's going to work tonight.
I
Oh,
have
is
to
she
work
working
a
tonight?
little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
give you
if she
3.
wasn't working, I would have had her listed all. But 3. I'm going to check tomorrow morning. If she doesn't, she's off the show.
Okay.
You can list 3, Sally. That's pretty quick.
This is a
Alright.
nice. Do the 3 easy ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Bye, guys. Thanks
everybody.
for coming on. I appreciate it. Ansley says who's going live next. Bye.
Bye, everybody.